Finally! I was wondering what was taking them so long. That's right, from our wildest friends of Safari Pedals, their brand new first line of Ampsims.
Planet of the Amps.
Let's go check them out together. I'm gonna relance this thing now. We break it down, baby. Alright, my friend, thank you so much for being here once again in another video. And we got a little bit wild right there for our friends of Safari Pedals.
But you know, I'm actually pretty excited.
Because you know, they're Safari Pedals. I was always wondering,
where are the Ampsims?
And long and behold, today, my friend, I'm sharing with you their first new drop, Planet of the Amps. And we have not one, but two Ampsims, the Silver Llama and the Twin Panda. Let's stop the talking, get to the rocking, and check this Ampsims. Okay, so here we are in Pro Tools, my friend, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to load one of the little Ampsims. Safari Pedals, Silver Llama amp, loaded. Ooh, there it is. Exactly what I was expecting. A nice fresh perspective on an Ampsim, right? I was not expecting to have just like a regular Ampsim there, just because we come to know that for Safari Pedals, it's all about inspiration, creativity, getting to the point quick, a couple moves and you're there, right? It's all about efficiency and moving your creativity, and just in that vein, look at that. 4 knobs.
I love it.
I love their approach, right? And the first thing that I'm gonna say straight up, boom, my favorite microphone, an 87 in the cab, just like I've been asking from everyone. I mean, I know Amplitude has an 87, maybe that's why I got spoiled, and I'm like, why doesn't everybody have an 87 in their cabs? So there you go, really cool to see that they have it right there, but I can't help myself but to see that there's a switch that says condenser and dynamic. What happens if I switch to dynamic? Ooh, a 441. I love that they're going for something unconventional. I mean, something still like mid-forward, and that's nice. It's a very wide-used microphone for vocals, so I can wait to hear it. And like you can see, their interfaces is usually like super simple. And just to prove you how simple and efficient Safari Pedals user interfaces are, I'm gonna give you the quickest tour
in the planet.
Starting from left to right, we have an input, a blend, simple presets. You can save them, you can delete them, you can have your oversampling. Here you engage your auto gain, your output knob. Here you have your amp. Here you change your microphones, tone, gain, reverb, delay. Boom. All you need to do, all you need to know, it's right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And of course, if you need the bigger interface, and look at the quality, we didn't lose absolutely anything. But let's go back to this sensible setting right here. What do you think about that philosophy of just having the least amount of knobs in pro of giving you more space to develop your creativity? I totally resonate with it. But do you? Let me know in the comment section down below, and remember, while you're there, like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things I would like to do on YouTube, and enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Alright, let's keep rocking. Today we're going to be using my Fender American Ultra Stratocaster because I feel like a Silver Llama and a Twin Panda maybe go good with a Strat. Let's hear it. And of course, this will be the right moment for you to go get a great set of headphones, speakers, AirPods, whatever you feel comfortable listening to music, so that we can have a meaningful conversation in the comment section down below. All right, let's go. Hey, Strat neck pickup, Silver Llama loaded. Very nice and clean. Let's see what the difference is within the other microphone. Wow, it actually sounds fuller. I mean, that sounds good to me. Let's see what happens if we turn the gain up a little bit. Ooh, let's go. That's life right there. I mean, there's a little bit of spank there, and I'm even on my neck pickup. Let's see what happens in position 4. Nice. I mean, that to me sounds nice. Let's see what happens if we turn the gain all the way up, and let's try to compensate a little bit with the output over here. Back to my neck pickup. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to say, it sounds really creamy when you turn that gain up, right? I just want to say that dynamic microphone sounds killer in this amp. Let's hear it again with the condenser. I feel like that dynamic is everything. I really like the tone of it. Let's see what happens if we want more gain. What happens if I turn the auto gain on and turn the input all the way up? I mean, I love, just like going on a tangent right here, I love that haunting spring reverb that I hear in the background. It's like, ah, just hear it. It sounds like almost like a choir behind me. I mean, instantly, there's a lot of nuance right there in this amp. I really love that spring reverb. Sounds really nice. Okay, let's turn the oversampling on right now that we're doing a lot of gain. I mean, it sounds great, right? Let's turn the gain up a little bit, the tone. I'm going to say that that's like a tilt kind of filter because instantly we lost all the bass and we gained all the treble. Let's hear the opposite. So instantly with just these two settings, you have, for example, the intro of your song and then you have maybe the middle eight. And then your middle eight. Something, right? So instantly very inspiring. And then again, in Safari pedals, let me tell you, if you're doing like anything that has to do with distortion or harmonics, always turn the oversampling on. Honestly, it doesn't really task your computer that much and it sounds a lot better. Okay, but let's go back to our tone normal, let's say, and add some more of that spring reverb that was sounding so nice. I mean, that's a very nice tone. Let's add a little bit of slap. Let's start to hear that with the gain right here. The tone right there. It's because, you know, it says gain underneath it, so it kind of like confuses me. I mean, to me, that sounds really, really killer. And I could be playing with this amp
forever.
But let's go try the twin Panda. Oh, instantly, you see what it is, right? I love this detail too. It looks super 3D as well. And so inviting to see the cute little pandas. Okay, first and foremost, the microphone right here on this Panda. I wonder if we switch to the dynamic. Oh, that's sort of like a missed opportunity, right? Because it would have been cute if like this Panda looked like it was singing too, right? Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this oversampling all the time on for me. And let's hear what the twin Panda sounds like. I mean, I have a very, very interesting texture. Kind of like makes me want a little bit more bass. Let's see what happens if I do all the way up. Definitely a little bit too much. Let's go back to default setting. And let's see what happens if we maybe like turn the treble down instead. But it does have like that very particular mid-range, right? Almost like radial. I mean, the texture is like so rich that you instantly start hearing a lot of melodies, just like in the imperfection of my playing. you can start hearing like a lot of lines and harmonics that start being accentuated, and they're very, very inspiring, which is something that I feel like I always feel with a real amp. There's like so many ghosts between the music, right? And in the beginning of Ampsims, we didn't used to have that, but nowadays we have it everywhere. And let's see what happens if we add a little bit of this spring reverb. I mean, very interesting and inspiring. That's what happens if we turn the gain all the way up. And let's remember to always turn the output down. Okay. Oh. I mean, maybe the reverb right now is killing me. Let's turn it down. Maybe like a 1. Let me try it with the dynamic microphone and see what happens. Oh, there you go. That's like the softening effect that we were looking for when we lowered the treble. Still there. I like it without the treble. See, and this amp, I feel like the 441 has like this like lo-fi effect to it. It sounds really, really killer. I mean, that to me sounds killer. Let's see what happens if we turn it up all the way. And I feel like, oh, there's no auto gain in this one. So let's just trust our gut and let's go for it. Before we get copyright striked, let's go get a few conclusions, my friend. Alright, my friend, so there you have it by our wildest friends of Safari Pedals.
Planet of the Amps!
I feel like the first iteration of this, like, I hope to be a more extensive collection. I feel like it's like a pretty good proposition. Again, like thinking about the Safari Pedals philosophy, it's always like to have the least amount of knobs and the least amount of tweaking necessary, just to have the most creativity and like almost like to disconnect with the computer. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like the least knobs that we have, the more we can just like surrender to that primitive part of our being that tells us what good music is really like. And if you see like me just reacting to the plugins, like this is the first time I've ever tried them, right? And just like by hearing them, like instantly I was like, okay, maybe I need this, maybe I need that. And the Safari Pedals Ampsims never really let me down. Of course, if you're expecting it to sound like a Marshall or like a Mesa Boogie, or if you're expecting to play gent with it, I feel like in that case, you're maybe a little bit off. But for what they are, the Silver Llama, so much mojo. In my opinion, like it's got so much juice. Like the harmonics are so rich. That is, in my opinion, my favorite one, if I would have to choose one. Just instantly connects with who I am and my personality. It just feels like the mid-range, it's like, it has like so much credibility to me. But maybe like the glassiness of the twin Panda would have been nice if I would have like to try maybe like some funky style or something like that. You know, I could be playing demos all day long. But what really matters, my friend, is what you have to say, and I want to hear it all in the comment section down below. And remember, while you're there, like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube. And if you can financially support me, smash that super thanks button right there. I thank you so much. And if you have some more time to watch another video, my friend, go watch this one right here. I'll be waiting for you right there. Have a wonderful day, my friend.